And finally, one last example of using a function call. We declare an integer called sumNum and assign it a value of 5, then we just say sumNum plus equals my square 2, which will ultimately add 4 to sumNum, because again, C++ doesn't see the function call, it sees the value returned by the function call, so this is what C++ actually sees, okay? And then we're just outputting that again. Let's just look at all those outputs, see if they're right. So, first one should be 25, yep. Second one, 62500, yep. And the last one is 9, yep. 5 plus 4 is 9. And now I've just made a second function, which instead returns a string as opposed to an integer. And it's called makeStory, and it takes several arguments actually. It takes a string for the name, a string for the age, as opposed to an int. The reason I didn't use an integer is because I didn't want to have to show you guys how to convert integers into strings, because it can be a bit hard to explain it where we are at the moment, so I didn't want to have to do that. So I just thought, why not do it as string? All you have to do is just add the quotes around the number, so it's not too hard. It takes a string for the profession, and it takes a boolean value for whether you like oranges or not. So again, two ways we can use this function. We could use it inside a count statement, and you might ask, why make a function that returns a value inside a count statement when you could just put the count statement inside the actual function? And the reason is because using a function that returns something, we can then assign a function call to a variable. And again, C++ doesn't see this function call; it sees the value that's returned by the function. Let's take a look at what makeStory actually does. It creates a string called story, it assigns it a value of hello, my name is, and then append name, append I am, append age, so on, so on, so on. And then it just does a quick if check. It says if like oranges, which basically says if like oranges is true, append like oranges, because we got the I here. Otherwise, append I do not like oranges, okay? Let's see this in action then. First in the count statement, we've got a SIB13 programmer true. And second, we store it inside a variable before outputting it with the values Chris, 25, artist, false. Okay, hello, my name is Sib, I'm 13 years old and I'm a programmer. I like oranges. Hello, my name is Chris, I'm 25 years old and I'm an artist. I do not like oranges. Okay, so pretty self-explanatory. I'm only going to do two functions, because I'm sure by now you kind of get the gist of how you can do it. Like, you know, for instance, with bools, you could say bool find sub. This is just as an example. So we make a function called bool find sub, and it will find is that what it was called, my string? Yep, okay. And it will return either true or false depending on whether we find the substring the user wants to look for inside. Sorry guys, I'm not really concentrating, I'm trying to type this up. It will return true or false depending on whether the substring the user supplied is found inside my string, okay? So let's just say int result equals my string dot find substring. We're not gonna ask for an offset, we'll just do it by default from 0. And then we say if result is not equal to string and post return true, else return false. Okay, and then we can simply have inside the main, we can have Oh yeah, we can call functions inside if statements as well. If find sub hello, and then the substring can be low. Then successful. Don't need these brackets actually. Bad. Okay. Finish that finally. Oh, build errors. Whoops, I forgot to put the std prefix. There we go. Okay, so it says successful. There we go. And if we change the function call so it looks for an A, for instance, let's just say, as an example, it will print out bad. There we go. Okay, so pretty much demonstrated all you should really need to know about returning from functions. Again, any questions, leave a comment, send me a message, send me a contact form, whatever you want to do. Next tutorial, I think we'll look at... I don't know what we'll look at the moment. We'll see. You'll have a surprise. Anyways, guys, over and out.